Honorable members, I'm a person of a few words. My responsibility is to ensure the security of Maporo County, and it will always remain so. Unless you want me to assume the role of the governor here. Anyway, I am not ready to be front page news. I will make sure we have a cordial working relationship with the governor's office for a better Maporo County. Thank you very much.
County Commissioner. Before we wind up, I would like to make the following announcement.
We shall have a press conference before we move for our evening tea. I'm very sorry that was not part of our program, but kindly bear with us.
MCA Peter, what are these people up to? Why do they have to call the press?
Madam Senator, my mouth is cold to zero. That was not part of the program. They are surely up to something this time round again.
Anyway, let's wait and see how things will go.
And we also thank you furthermore for making Maporo County a better county. Thank you very much, and the press is already out there waiting for us. Shall we all move to the briefing table?
Thank you very much, members of press. We are sorry that we've kept you waiting for long. As you can see, we're just from a retreat discussing way forward in building our Maporo County to be a better place. Indeed, we've had a very productive discussion on development and projects.
What?
And I'm happy to inform you that we've come to a consensus. We as leaders have promised that we'll work together in implementing all the process needed for developments in our county. Thank you very much, members of press, once again. I now may welcome any question.
Hello, Mheshimiwa Nita. Where are you? There is a big problem, Mheshimiwa. Stand. Asha in the visitor.
Thank you.
Mheshimiwa, see it for yourself. Just see it for yourself. The governor is addressing the public.
Thank you very much, members of press. May I now welcome any question?
The governor has deceived everyone.
Thank you. I'm Sarah Wema from National TV. Yes, Mr. Governor. Of late, there's a rumor going around the county that you and Senator, you are not getting along well. Would you please shed more light on the same?
Nice question, journalist. If we were in bad times with Madam Senator, could we be seated next to each other the way you are seated right now? Those are just mere speculations.
Thank you, Mr. Governor. And will the senator be allowed to shed some light on the same?
No. Right now we are very late. We are heading somewhere. Maybe next time she'll answer all your questions. Thank you very much, members of press.
Even the senator?
Imagine, the senator deserves much better than this. He is so quick to be convinced and be used as a tool for national unity.
Now that the governor has deceived everyone by calling the press,
yes.
What are we going to do?
Mheshimiwa, we are going to call for another press briefing. In fact, we have to tell the people of Maporo County that the governor is deceiving them.
Yes.
I want to call, let me call the senior journalist. Yes, hello.
Yes, Mheshimiwa.
We want to have another press briefing.
Where exactly?
Meet at Maporo County Lodge.
Okay, we'll be there in a short while.
Yeah, you better do, because we will not condone this kind of injustice in our county. Never shall we. Never shall we.
Tell you, and the media, they really gave us their time.
Excuse me. May I see you shortly?
It's okay. Excuse me.
You're really fooling us.
Our senior journalist. I hope all is okay. What's the matter?
Yes, MCO Gusu has just called. We'll be having a press briefing in 1 hour's time.
What could they be up to?
I think they were listening to the briefing live.
As usual. I know he was not pleased by the briefing statement that we just gave. He wants to give a contradicting statement to confuse the public. Anyway, make sure that he doesn't get any media coverage in front of him.
Okay, Mheshimiwa. You know well what I can do.
Yes. Now, senior journalist, this is 150,000 shillings. Take yours and then sort the other journalist. Make sure our story covers the front page of the magazine.
Okay, Mheshimiwa. That will be done. Okay. Only a full corner away and it will be on the front page.
Thank you very much.
Yes, senior journalist, a minute, please.
Yes, Madam Senator. Long time not heard from you.
Yes, our senior journalist. I have been around just watching how things happen. Since you refused to give me an audience before the camera, now tell me, were you part of the game?
What game are you talking about here exactly?
Deputy Governor, you've really surprised me that sudden move.
Yes, indeed. I was shocked. It took me by surprise.
Mr. Governor, Mr. Speaker, I have been into the government system for a long time, and here you must think very fast and act very fast.
Mr. Governor, the Deputy Governor's wisdom and quick thoughts will do us many favors. In just a minute, the media was around.
And I've never disappointed you.
As usual, Mr. Governor. In fact, you did very well by making sure that the senator did not speak.
Yeah.
And that's how one will use the media to confuse the public.
Yes.
This is indeed a nice place, Mheshimiwa.
Yes, indeed. And these are some of the benefits that we enjoy as MCAs. It's good to be an MCA.
Yeah, it seems the senator wasn't happy with the governor addressing the press.
Actually, all caught my mouth with zero. I was surprised, by the way. Yes, Mheshimiwa, it's like the governor, the deputy governor, and even the speaker himself was part and parcel of the program. This was not part and parcel of our program today.
It wasn't at all. The governor and the people around him were quick to address the press to confuse the public. Yet it is well known that they don't get along well with the senator.
Yes, for sure. And what surprises me is the way the government has sidelined our senator so much now.
Excuse me, let me pick up this phone.
It's okay. I see Mheshimiwa, I see the commissioner is done. Let me have a word with her.
Okay.
Our senior journalist or a reporter, whichever name you call yourself, a day will come when all your deals with the Maporo County government will be brought to light. And let me be honest with you, I hate governor with passion because he wasn't my choice during the election. That's a story. You can write it in tomorrow's Daily Nation. Goodbye.
Yes, the national government in a few days will be releasing their last fund in this year financial. Having used the senator and the MCA, you people can now start singing and dancing to your own tune. But remember, we still have 40 days.
Mr. Governor, that should not worry you at all. I'm the county speaker, the convener of the county assembly sittings. With me are the majority and minority leaders.
And on the government side, you have the county executives and me as your deputy governor.
That's true.
Yes.
Madam Senator.
Yes.
I want to leave for the office now. I want to get there before it's too late.
I'm also leaving too. Will you be in the office tomorrow? We need to talk.
I will be there. I'm going nowhere. But give me a call first.
It's okay.
Madam Commissioner,
Yes?
I should also see you come next week over that our issue. You remember that?
I have not forgotten. I'm still around.
It's okay.
I think we should go and inform the governor that we are leaving.
Okay.
That we are done.
It's okay.
Thank you.
Okay, sawa. Let's talk tomorrow.
Mr. Governor, we now wish to leave.
Madam Commissioner, why
Yes?
so soon? I thought you were supposed to have a chat. You know, you are the only national figure around here. But don't worry, next time we'll have a chat.
Thank you very much, Mr. Governor. Have a good evening.
Thank you very much, Madam Commissioner.
Thank you very much. Okay. Okay, thank you.
Mr. Governor, let them go. After all, we are the engine of the county.
Yes. Nothing can be done without us.
Yes.
Anyway, Mr. Governor, it's getting late. We need to go back to the office.
For sure. Let's go to the parking bay.
Yes.
Stanley, Stanley, say hello to them.
You are going very fast.
Going very fast, huh?
How are you, Stan?
Eating the GMO.
Welcome. It has been long since we shared such kind of a joke. My fellow MCAs, I'm worried of the current situation within Maporo County. The number of sessions we've had since our elections are countable. 3 years down the line, Washimiwa. 3 years down the line, and there's no proper bill that has been passed.
We are doing injustice to the residents of this county.
Yeah.
The World Bank report has mentioned that on their report on how counties are misusing funds meant for development.
See, Anita, how will even have a sitting when the county government are busy bringing down any efforts of us sitting down to discuss issues affecting the county?
Yes, of course. Today's papers speaks all about it, my fellow MCs.
Yes.
Our county, our Maporo County, has only spent 2.3% of the total budget on development. I can't imagine, my fellow MCs, that a whole 84% of the total budget of this county all went to the salaries.
Yes. To pay who? To pay who, Mheshimiwa John? Who doesn't know that Maporo County is the one leading with the least number of employees? And to make it worse, the worst paid within the country.
Yes.
The governor is really misusing money meant for development.
Yes, of course.
Providing essential needs for both primary and secondary schools within Maporo County has been so hectic for the government. We should not waste any time.
Yes. Look at our big referral hospitals here. You will not want to get inside there for the second time. Its situation is so pathetic. 3 patients on a single bed. Our good and able doctors and nurses are seeking employment in a well-established counties out there.
The government has had all the development agendas wrong. How would one even be proud of only cleaning the towns and building toilets everywhere? We should act with speed before it all gets worse.
Yes. Tell me, how are we going to develop Maporo County if the person, the speaker who is in charge of checks and balances is already in the governor's pocket? And to make it worse, both leader of majority and minority are also doing the same.
Yes, MC Ogusu and my fellow MCs.
Yes.
As you can see, the county government is using our county speakers, the majority leaders, and even the minority leaders to frustrate our operations daily. Yes. We can't even pass our laws. The government consider giving tenders to these MCs through their briefcase companies.
Yes.
Our only option here, my fellow MCs, is to join them, since we cannot fight them. They're getting rich day by day. My fellow MCs, they're getting rich day by day. I don't have any saliva to waste because of politics. My fellow MCs, our only option is to join them. Let us join them so that we can grow fat day as they are.
Yes, you join them, so remember, one day, one time, all will come to light.
Shimiwa, the entire assembly has already been divided. No wonder we cannot even impeach both speakers, just because they use money and the media to give the nation the other side of the coin.
Yes.
When will leadership wrangles end in this county to pave way for development?
Mheshimiwa Joyce, you have spoken, but it is us to blame. Us to blame. MCA John and Joyce, you can join them if you want. As for me, MC Ogusu, will never be interested in any coin from the county government.
This county has all it takes to quickly develop. In addition to the funds provided by the national government, development goals should be set right. We should not allow resources from the county mismanaged.
Yes. I will fight for my people who elected me to the county assembly and to the entire Maporo County. Our constitution allow each and every one of members of Maporo County to participate in decision making in building of this county. I will fight this war without fear or intimidation.
So, what should we do, my fellow MCAs? Because if it is media, they already have all to be aired from this county.
All is not lost, my good friend MCA John. We'll use media houses outside the county.
The entire county staff welfare will be behind us, not leaving behind the doctors and the nurses' unions.
Tired people from this county will rally also behind us since they are against the county government.
This county government must understand that devolution was brought for the better, to better the lives of people of Maporo County. There is no way that the devolution was brought that our leaders and the governors to fatten their pockets. Anyway, my good MCAs, I know that since you guys came into this house, we've had a nice talk and I've not given you something to quench your thirst with. Let me get into the kitchen and see how things are done. You can be my guest, right?
Don't swallow the governor.
Don't swallow the governor. I know that you guys are not. Okay. I know. Let me get you guys what to eat. Okay.
Governor, this time I want to make big businesses.
Yes, this time round you will make it. Oh, Mr. Governor, it's already news time.
Welcome to national television. We are just informed of an accident that has just occurred within Maporo County along Inuka Market, leaving 17 people dead and 9 critically injured.
Deputy Governor, an accident has just occurred near Inuka Market and the residents are crying for help from the national government.
Sad it is.
The critically injured were rushed to the county hospital. The relatives of the critically injured are crying for the national government to address the situation since the Maporo County Hospital has no better equipment and personnel to address the situation as at now.
This time the residents will be on my neck. That place is frequent of accidents.
Don't worry, Mr. Governor, we will fix it.
So sad.
Still on Maporo County, earlier today, a section of county's MCAs, doctors, nurses and the county staff union representatives expressed their disappointments with the county government over misuse of funds. They accused the county government of wrongfully awarding tenders to briefcase companies owned by some counties' MCAs. Our senior reporter brings you the comprehensive report.
Early today in the morning, some of the Maporo County MCAs, Doctor Union Representative, Nurses Union, County Staff Union Representative, and some of the county civil rights groups met today at Trukan Hotel in Ushindi County to chart way forward in saving Maporo County, which recently became the worst performing country in the nation. They accused the government of embezzling the fund, not setting the right priorities, and paralyzing the county staff operations.
Our hospitals are in a pathetic condition. Imagine one single bed being shared with 3 patients. And to make matters worse is that 60% of our nurses have gone to other counties in the neighboring to seek job opportunities, leaving our county here. And to make it more embarrassing is that we have only 4 qualified doctors within our country as I speak right now. All our efforts as medical practitioners, which was said to help the government improve its budget in the current situation, has been turned down. So, us, we are left just to see the patients die day after day, hour after hour.
We want to get to know where the government is taking the money they're claiming to be paying the staffs. Simply because government is claiming to be paying the county's workers, and yet the allowances of the county workers have not been paid for the last 6 months. It has come to our notice, and we have all the evidences that all the government tenders have been awarded to the briefcase companies owned by some of our MCAs. We want to tell the government that we have all the proof on how the government has mishandled the procurement laws within our county. And we want to say that everybody who is involved in malpractices must be brought to book and be arrested, because we want our county management funds to be done in a very simple and transparent way.
Yes. We indeed don't understand the reason as to why Maporo County, with all its natural resources, still remains the worst performing county in our country. That's the reason as to why we, the people and the residents of Maporo County, we have come with a plan as to how the resources and the money of this county is managed. And to you, Mr. Governor, If you try to stop us this time around, we will get you out and with your so-called cocoons in that office, whether you like it or not, with your so-called wrong MCAs. In fact, this time around, it will be fire for fire. Fire for fire, Mr. Governor. It is high time you wake up, and when you sleep, the only sound that you'll be hearing from us is how to work and work and work and how to make Maporo a better county.
What?
Our efforts to meet the Maporo County Governor bear no fruits, but here are what the Senator had to say.
This is my press statement over mismanagement of funds in Maporo County. I support the initiative taken by stakeholders of the county, a county government that allows decision from the public on certain technical issues through a county forum. Greater reasons to prosper. The county government of Maporo Assembly ought to have been dissolved earlier. Why should the governor ask for more money yet they cannot account for what had been allocated previously? Leadership is critical and residents need to exercise caution and serious scrutiny of the leaders they elect.
Deputy Governor, we are all finished.
Not us, but you, Mr. Governor. All the evidence point directly at you.
What
Remember,
do you mean by that?
I played my part well.
You are not serious.
Mr. Governor, politics are politics, and politics starts immediately after swearing in. Remember, I have been into the public office for a long time.
I don't believe this.
This is my best time to become the next governor. I am sorry, Mr. Governor. I have to take my part.
No. Oh no.
It's more than 3 years since the residents of Maparo elected their leaders, yet up to now they haven't realized even a pinch of devolution. The county government has been unable to offer essential services like health, pre-primary education, improved roads, and environment management. Will the initiative taken by some of the county leaders bring change to the county? Kale Bahati, County TV.